I always like Swami quote, Swami assurance. You do my work, I'll take care of you, your family, and all your future needs.
Sister Mei Ling, thanks for coming in and a Happy New Year to you.
Saram, sister, thank you, and Happy New Year to you too.
I understand that you have been a Sai devotees for a long time. So, what brought you to Sai Baba?
Yes, many years ago, 20 years ago exactly, my husband brought me to Sai Baba Center at 1 evening, and I do not know what is Sai Baba, who is Sai Baba, and I just walked into the center and then I observed everything. Everyone is there. That is my first advent. Subsequently, one sister called Sister Chong, SCA from Rawang Center, she kept calling me and said, "Sister, please come to center. There are so many festivals, and occasions. Please join us." And I always reluctant and said, "Yes, one day I will come. One day I will come." And subsequently one day, when I told my husband, I think I want to go back to Sai Baba Center. And he said, "Huh? Why? He said, "I don't know why. I think it's time. I want to go back." And I just walked in there by myself.
You were telling that the sister, one of the sisters that brought you back, do you feel obligated to her calling? Or?
Yeah, sincerely, I'm a bit obligated to her because so nice of her. I promise one day I will come. And the real reason I do not know why I go back to center. After 1-2 years, then she told me, "Do you know, sister, I have prayed to Swami. Please send me a person who knows English and Chinese and can translate, the messages, Swami messages from English to Chinese. And then you are in." I said, "Wow." Then I realized, maybe that is Swami called them. I do not know why. Maybe Swami called them. That's how the journey started. So start into center, I work on the SCA side. After that, become the secretary of the center, then become treasurer of the center. I don't know what happened. It just followed the flow.
Okay. Do you have any close encounter with him in the party?
Oh, that's very interesting questions. And for my first visit to party, after married many years, and I talked very innocently, I talked to Swami and I said, "Swami," before leaving to party, I said, "Swami, I want to see you eyes to eyes." I said, "Swami, I want to see you eyes to eyes." Then when I reached there for the 9 days, I not get the first row, or the third, fourth, sixth, eighth, Toward the end of the day, end of the journey of the 9 days, that morning, we decided on the road, 9 of us, we decided we want to go for the morning last darshan before we go back. So after the darshans, Swami came, but I can't see him eyes to eye. I almost forgotten about that. Eventually, after the darshans, I literally, with my another girl, run to the bakery to buy roti, bag for everyone, for the breakfast. Suddenly, one person called, "Hey, Swami is coming, Swami is coming." I said, "Not possible. In the bakery shop, I thought Swami is coming." And I turned back. Before that, my hand is all the roti, with all the roti and in the bag, and the hand is full of roti. And the Swami car just passed, and he just stopped there. And only the Swami screamed at me. This is only the distance. I looked at him. I not even can close my hand because I said, "How can be roti put on the road?" I just called at it, and he said, "Look at him smiling," and he smiled at me, eyes to eyes, for 5 seconds. Then he turned the color. So I said, "Wow, Swami, you really granted me my wish. Thank you, Saram."
So, what was your expectation when you see him?
I don't know what to say. I just look at him, open my big eyes, look at him, and he look at me back. So I always love to look at Swami's eyes. His eyes have so many stories. So look at him and it's just blank. And I just look at him and just silent. That's all. That's all.
I would like to share a few incidents, miracle instances in my life. The first one is Swami taught me chant Gaiji chanting. This happened after my marriage. Every morning, 3 o'clock, I will wake up. I can hear Swami chanting, exactly follow the tape, the music with Swami Gaiji chanting. And then I open my eyes and then I sleep back. Second time, third time, then I start do investigations. I ask my mother-in-law, who is my neighbor on my left house, right, in front and back. They said none of them is Sai devotees. And then I thought, maybe kitchen having a radio, you put a cassette. She said, no. Then subsequently the following day, again 3 o'clock morning. So in my door, when I open the door, opposite is prayers room. When I turn to my right hand side is Swami photo with both hands, blessing. So I thought, come on Swami, I open the door, I really hope that you're in front of the door. Open the door, the music will stop. When they close back the door, he continued back. And then open again, then he will stop. Then it's happened 1-2 days. I think my husband said, what happened? I said, can you hear Swami chanting something? He said, no. Then after that, I just carry on for some time. For one couple, Sai devotees, brought one Sai brother, called Sai Krishna, back to Rawang Center. And he said, he have assignment from Swami. He gave a ringam, Swami gave a ringa. And then subsequently he said, do you have any questions? I can answer you. So I raised out about the incidences. And then he looked at me and said, Swami want you to do more prayers. Since then, I can't hear any more Swami Gaiji chanting. As for me, my questions has been answered. This is one of the incidents. Okay. In year 2010, Sai Council is having Sai conventions in Gauri Beach or Resort on 7, 8 and 9. So I told my husband, Swami is coming. Swami is coming and see me. Because on the 9th of January is my birthday. I just say it like that, very casually. On that day, I was in the Sai conventions on my birthday that morning, and I have Indian people say chinna chinna asa, mean small wishes. I have thrown a challenge to Swami. Swami, I want to take arati on my birthday. My dear sister, having a Sai conventions, Zone 4 and 5, you have Brother Billy Fong, you have Brother Chia, you have Brother, all the leaders there. Do you think I can grant the taking the arati for the day? What do you think?
A chance to take arati on
Do you think I will have the chances? That's almost impossible, yes or no? From that moment, the arati moment, that second, the group of devotees from Singapore, they bypassed the candle. A lamp like a lotus with the liter candle. Okay, they light up for everyone, each and everyone in the hall. When the arati is start, everyone is turning to Swami chair, and my hand is up. When hand is down, the arati, everyone hand is down. When it starts 180 degrees, I knew what am I doing already. I'm taking arati for Swami.
What were you feeling then you were granted the
I said, oh Swami, this is impossible. How can you make it possible, Swami? How can you? And then I said, oh my God, oh my Lord, I feel so gifted, for all your grace, for all your experiences. You really listen, hear my voice, Swami. And thank you, I really speechless. So there's another incident I would like to share is the first trip to party. On that first trip actually is by Sai Baba Center of Rawang. We are throwing the yatra on Swami birthday or next year. You have to do some fulfillment, 9 codes of conduct, fulfillment, then it granted you for the yatra. So toward the next year, very near to the event, the organizer asked for us to pay deposit. I paid 50%. Subsequently, and then I asked Swami one question. I always have an urge to talk to Swami. Whenever I ask questions, the first answer is Swami answer. The second answer is my monkey mind. So I asked Swami, how many devotees from Rawang Center is going for the yatra? The answer came, 9. So the store said, Swami, that's impossible. Rawang Center have 250 devotees. How can be 9 only? That is my monkey mind. So the brother organizer gave me a call. Then, in the chit-chatting, I asked the same question. Brother, how many people is leaving to party? The brother said, 11 people. I said, not 9 meh? He said, no, 11 people. Because 11 people paid the deposit. That time my heart is beating. You know why? This is my first trip. And that moment, my husband, grandma is very sick, admitted to hospital with ambulance and transferred to different hospital. He ended up in the hospital, celebrate Deepavali. I'm so scared. I even don't want to talk to my husband, So, which I already asked questions. I knew the number is 9. I'm very scared because the drop 2% will be both of us. Very likely, maybe. So eventually it's very near. Another 1-2 weeks, the same brother gave me a call again. I asked the same questions. Then this time he said, the number is 9 people. I said, yes, Swami, I'm leaving. I'm going to see you now. I'm going to see you. Then I asked, who is the 2% dropout? Oh, this is a couple. They cannot get a leave from the company because it's December month. So both of them, that's why it's 9 people. See, I never doubt my inner voice when I chat with Swami. That's the trust, that's my the bonding that I have with Swami. Baba has transformed me into a person. It's become a more calmer when facing situations in up and down in life. I'll give you example. When I train my children, at time I become very through my emotions, and I can raise out my voice. My son will always give me a tinker. Hey mom, why you raise out your voice now? Oh yeah. Okay, sorry, I should not. Yeah, okay. It's still a journey. I believe it's still my journey, to become a better person. And the second thing is, Swami had taught me become more equanimity. When you're happy, don't be too happy. When you're sad, don't be too sad. It's just a journey, And I thank Swami for that. I'm still learning. I always like Swami quote. Swami assurance. You do my work, I'll take care of you, your family, and all your future needs. This happened in the year 2007. My father-in-law is having some complications on health and have to go for surgery. He walked into the operation theatre. After the surgery, he cannot walk out. He become a paralyzed. He only can move his head up to his shoulder, that's all. The rest is numb and no feeling. So the doctor came back to us and said, oh, I'm so sorry. Your father-in-law is one of the unfortunate one. When we do the anesthetic, and he has some complications, and this is the outcome. And we are really lost. At that moment, I witnessed my husband. He do so much of seva for Swami, and I knew he's lost, he had fear, but he do not have anger on Baba. Okay, and then is that the moment we are walking to the inward journey, call on Baba, Swami, Baba. We send you a soft reminder. You have said, Swami, you do your work, you take care of my family and more my future needs. Please, Swami, please keep your promise. Since then, I do not know from where the contact coming. We have all the appointment with JSK neurology and all the treatments follow up today. Today, the 1st of January 2022. My father-in-law still alive. He still can walk. He can cycling. He can bring his bike. He can drive his car. Yes, he still has shortcoming. I would say he recovered 85%. That's why this code is very, very appealing to my family.
Is there any side activities you are involved in?
I love to do sewa. Okay, the latest one will be the Kuala Langat Banjil. That one, we went there and we helped out to clean up, to do the feeding. I always feel that turun padang is very important. Serve the people, a big joy for people, and actually is a double and triple joy will come back to you. When everyone happy, you make everyone happy. This is double and triple happiness. So I always believe this. I could give you another example. On last year, also we went for the on the Kuala Lumpur State area, also having a banjir, and we clean up the whole house. The house is actually near the river bank, and the whole house is actually tenggelam lah, inside the water, and then we clean up the whole house the whole day. That is a part of it. Besides that, I also like to do grama sewa. Grama sewa means a rural place, sewa. Example, like I've been to Sarawak, the Bali village, and then that is a long journey in Sarawak, and then you have to go from the early morning to the evening, and then the activity is you do medical camp on the spot, and then you wash their hair, you do the haircut, and then you cook for them, and then you give a Narayana Seva, and then you give the performance, and you carry books and things for them. So this is another type of Seva. Beside that, I like to do leprosarium visit. In Rawang Center, 1 year we have 2 times leprosarium visit, on the 1st May and 25th of December. So the devotees of the center, at the same time, we extend our invitations for outsiders to come, okay, to see the God there. Leprosarium visit, we bring food, we bring entertainment, to share our love for people. So I like to do padang, like blood donations is one of it.
It's a good thing that you are actively involved in all these activities, and hope that you will continue on your seva.
Thank you.
Who is Sai Baba to you?
Who is Sai Baba? Baba is my best friend. He's my guidance. He's my guides for me. And whenever I have doubt, I can pour out my feeling, my emotion to him. He is my good listener, and he will give me the guidance how to come out of it. I have full faith and trust on him. Yeah, thank you, sir.